Chapter 3. And when Eua turned to see who watched her this way, because in front of her stood something big and beautiful, more beautiful than anything else that she saw so far in the garden. It was a big, beautiful tree looking like gold, so big that she and Atam would together try to embrace its trunk. Holding their hands, they would not manage to do so, and the tree was as high as to the clouds. For a while she got the impression that it reaches the sun, or that the sun is descending through it. The tree looked at her in a way that she became speechless. She went to the tree to stroke its polished surface. It was soft, loving, and pleasant to touch it with the skin. She was wondering from where the tree was watching her, because she felt it. She looked up at the branches and saw a big bird, beautiful and shining, with strong and beautiful teeth and fiery eyes. The bird spoke to her. The tree is even more soft and sensitive than you think, and if you try its fruit, you will be like God. Yes, you will be goddess, and many will love you and will obey you and will subdue to you like they subdue to Adam or to God. I'm thinking subdue should be submit. Come and look, its fruit is inside the tree in the hollow space of its trunk. Come and see how sweet its fruit is. Eua was alarmed by this talking creature, but remembered what Adam told her, that this tree belongs only to God, and that God ordered not to come near it, because this tree brings pain and can cause even death. But Eua did not know what death is, and this slight pain that she felt when she touched the tree with her skin was pleasurable and made her passionate. That is why she asked, I have not seen you before. Who are you? And how do you know that the tree makes God for what he is? And the creature whispered to her with a soft voice, I am the flying snake and guardian of this tree. That is why I know this tree well. And you are Eua, Atam's woman, who does not have much time for you because he does important things with God. Come so we can play and amuse ourselves inside the tree. It is very comfortable. Touch it again. Come and try its soft fruit, which is in the hollow space. All right, then, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. All right, continuing. Then Eua backed a bit and said, maybe this is the truth, that I will die if God sees me, and then he will punish me. That is why he put you as a guardian of this tree, right? Then you will be the first to betray me and reveal me. Don't you worry, Eua. God cannot destroy the most beautiful creature which he created. Neither would I betray you. Do you really think that even I would not like to play with you and amuse me? Replayed the winged snake. But you are up on the branches of the tree, so how could you go inside the tree? She replied. Oh, do not think that you know everything. When you go inside the tree and try its fruit, you will see that the world has an eternal and external side. Like God himself, you will be able to see what is good, what is evil. There inside the tree, I look like you. You can play with me like you play with Atam, maybe even better. All right, let me check reading. And it's quite a lengthy book, so I'll definitely continuing. And Eua went inside the tree only to look. There is nothing wrong with watching, she thought. And when she looked, she saw so beautiful and desirable things. and so she forgot the time when Atam would return from the river. He was searching for her but couldn't find her. So only when he called her by name she came out a bit from the tree, and she told him to go there. Atam, Atam, come and see what I have discovered in this tree. You will not believe how nice it is here, warm and soft and beautiful, and here is such tasty fruit, so when you eat from it, you will desire to eat more and more forever. Come, don't make me wait any longer. To eat together is even better. Atam was glad when he heard Eua's voice again, because he longed for her during the whole day. He longed to embrace her again and to see her beautiful face and to kiss it. At once he hurried up to meet her, but in an instant before entering the trunk of the tree, he went confused because he remembered that God spoke to him also about this tree when he showed him all the trees in the garden. He remembered vaguely that he should not eat fruit from this tree till he will be adult, when God himself would teach him how to use it. Otherwise, according to God, Adam would suffer a lot and eventually die. But Adam has grown a lot already. He was taught by God, and he thought that maybe this is the time to learn about the tree. He thought that since God let Eua to go there and to eat from its fruit, and nothing happened to her, and he who is older than Eua and could manage everything in the garden, so he also could eat from this tree. That is why Atam entered the tree without thinking, to meet there his beloved Eua. He embraced her and kissed her, and she showed him the incredible fruit from the tree. Oh, this I call a surprise. He had no idea at all that this was such rejoice and pleasurable moment while eating from this fruit. It was more overwhelming than anything experienced before. Now, after they shared the secret, both thought that they loved each other even more. It is time to go out from the tree, said Atam. Eua replied, I want more. Why are you in a hurry? God may look for us. I don't want him to find us here, especially when we are naked. Eua asked, by the way, where are our clothes? Adam answered, maybe we have left them outside the tree. Come, let's go get them. And both tried to come out from the hollow place of the tree. They looked around but could not find the way out. They were scared, and this was not a joke. They could not understand why this was happening. Knowing that they entered the tree and that there was an entrance, where was it now? It began to be darker outside, and this was a very first experience for them. Outside never darkened before, and soon it was so dark inside that nothing could be seen. Eua started to cry, and Adam felt a lump in his throat. He called some of the animals who before obeyed and helped him. A dog came from somewhere and started to sniff, trying to find the way out, but soon they lost the sight of him. They thought that even the dog had lost itself. There was nobody to help them but God, the Word, but they did not dare to call him for help because what would they tell him? We came here to hide from you because we were naked and closed ourselves inside the tree, and now we don't know how to come out? Chapter 5. Shortly afterwards, Adam and Eua heard God's voice coming from outside. Adam, Adam, where are you? Eua answered, we are here naked and trapped in a tree because we were tempted by the snake, and I tempted Adam. We are guilty of not listening to you, and now we do not know how to come back to the garden because we cannot find the way out. Oh, my dear children, the Satan have cheated you. This snake, which is the enemy to the human race. I cry for you because you have not understood that you will leave my garden forever, and there is no way back. You see, now you see things with other eyes and hear things with other ears, and you feel with different parts of the body. You lost the clothing of your great and strong bodies that you had here in my garden, where your nature was divine and upraised. And now you are in the dark, and your eyes are not used to earth and darkness, nor your bodies are used to it. Your fascination and satisfaction of your new world was short-lived. Now, as you wished, you will not only learn about the good and the pleasure, but also about the bad and the pain and the suffering, because the world outside the garden, the world to which you will go now, is vicious and rough, an earth which will give you weeds and thorns, and you will sweat when you must cultivate it in order to get food. Love is stronger than the lion and sweeter than the honey, but the honey will be bitter in Eua's womb, because she will feel pain when she will give birth. Oh, why would you need this when you are still children? Now you have to labor on your own during your lifetime before to be able to learn from me in the garden about what wisdom is. May be damned the snake Satan who deceived you. It wanted to take you to the world to which the snake was thrown out so you could be its slaves, because it is evil, a deceiver and a killer and a beast, father of lies and temptation. Then, what are we going to do? Can't you help us to get out from here and return to the garden? Asked Atam. My friend, you understand nothing. Yes, I personally will take you out from the place where you are, and that is immediately. But this, what is immediately in the garden, requires a time of thousands of years on the earth where you are now. Because the entrance to the tree is here where the garden is, very close to you, but being from your side, the distance is so huge that you wouldn't be able to pass it on your feet. Neither can you see it. The time and the distance are different on both sides of the tree. And when you soon will see the light where the sun rises and goes down every day, you will be able to see with your own eyes and be convinced that you are not in some tight tree, but in a big cave, and around the cave a vast land. If you decide to go to the west, to the north, or to the south, you will need your whole life to do so, and you would be lost on the earth. Soon it will be dawning where you are now, and we will talk again. Now try to sleep, because the night for you is a time of relaxation. I will not forget you, nor will I leave you. I will come back to talk to you again, and I will tell you about your future days.